Hey guys, it's Mel here, and before we get started on today's project, I know that it has been like, a few weeks, like a month or so, since I've last updated, and things happen, so I just hadn't gotten around to making a new video, but I'm here, and so I'm going to try to make a new video. But before we get started, I recently made a new design for my Redbubble shop. It's a small shop. I only have 3 designs right now, but this is my newest one, perfect for winter and Christmas. So this is the photographic print that I have. And then I also bought a mask because I live in an area where it snows. Right now it's not really snow on the ground, but so it's just so cute. It'll be great for like work or something. So then I have also some stickers. These are vinyl stickers of my snowman print, as well as magnets. So these are just some of the many items that you could get through my Redbubble shop with this design. So if you're looking for a gift for anyone who loves snowmen, then these would be perfect. And the stickers, the prints, and the magnets are some of the more affordable options too. And then I also still have my lovely watercolor dog on there. And this one is a print of that as well, a photographic print. So if you have someone who loves dogs and you think this would be cute for them, this also would be great as a gift from my Redbubble shop. Prints, magnets, mugs, whatever. So just go check out my Redbubble shop. I will have a link in the description. And with that said, we will start this main part of the video. So some months ago now, I got some of the Mondo Llama items from Target. I got some paint markers. I swear I also got some of the glitter ones, but at the moment I think those are MIA, so we're just gonna go ahead and use the regular paint markers, and if I ever find the glitter ones, hopefully those I'll use some point in a future video. But we are going to test out the Mondo Llama paint markers along with the Mondo Llama stretched canvas. This is 6 by 8 inches. So pretty much with that said, let's get started. Also, please do not mind the mess, but this is a new area for some displaying my mom's and my 14-inch dolls. Most of them are Welly Wishers from American Girl, and then we also each have a Glitter Girl from Batat. And then we bought this shelf cube organizer in the fall, and it is a work in progress, but it is for displaying stuff, and then also for crafty items. Like this bin is for my dolls' pets. I've got my Raggedy Ann in there, plus ribbon and a couple pieces of threads that I have to go through, but ribbon and lace in here. In this bin is our many stamp collection, our stamps and stuff, like inking stamps, that kind. Then I've got in here, I'm trying to have some bubble envelopes to keep, and then like my drawing pads and everything, drawing and paint pads, and some of the smaller canvases. Then some random sewing supplies and some glue, and that's a work in progress in that bin. This bin right here has like wooden projects for me to work on. Well, not just wooden projects, but like different like pieces. Like some of it is wooden, so like I've got this that I need to take out so I can actually work on it because that's Christmas themed. And then I also have my little art easel that I have not really used yet, but we'll get to it eventually. But this is just for like the random crafts items that I can use for crafty projects and painting. And then some other stuff, and that's basically it. And this is my mom's sewing desk. The sewing machine that we did have in here does not work anymore. So right now I decided that I would try to have this as like another little area that I can film, and when I don't want to film in my room, and like work on craft projects. So the rest of the room is messy because it is still kind of like a storage room as well. Like up here I have like a lot of my doll outfits and everything in bins, and then these are some of my dolls dressed for Christmas. Then we've got other dolls over here dressed for Christmas and Hanukkah. Molly, and as well as my Magic Atta Club dolls. Over here we've got Samantha's family. They are going to put their tree up soon. And then over here is Mary Ellen, Darcy, and Gabriella. The tree is Mary Ellen's because in her story she has a pink tree. And with this part of the video, I should probably plug my other channel on YouTube, which is Cherished Playtime. You can find it at Felicity Fan, or searching Cherished Playtime. So yeah, it's very much still a storage room. We have like lots of gifts in here and everything. But let's get to the actual video. Okay, so after trying to figure out how to set up my tripod in a tight corner, this is what I have right now. So we will see how this works. I will try to do maybe some other other angles later on, but for now this is what we've got. So this is the stretched canvas. Here it is on the back. And we've got our lovely paint markers, and before we actually use the canvas, we should probably swatch out the colors, the paint colors. So these are some very nice bright colors. The box isn't really much to write home about. It kind of broke, but that's okay because these will just go later on somewhere else. So they are like a bullet nib. And of course you have to do what you have to do with pretty much all paint markers. And just pump it, pump it, pump it, pump and pump, shake and pump. And then eventually, hopefully, the paint will start to flow out. You know, in like 20 minutes.
2 hours later.
Okay, fast forward, and hopefully I have these pumped and starting to work better. I had to kind of test them, and it was just taking too long. So the first downside is that I do find that they take longer than pumping the Poscas, but they eventually will work. So it just takes some patience. The colors of the markers are red, yellow orange, yellow green, turquoise, purple, magenta, black, and white. They are pretty close to, you know, what they look like on here. A little bit different, obviously, between the actual colors and the barrels, but that's usually how it goes. But they are very bright, and I found that the purple and the magenta came out the easiest for me. They came out with like pretty much no streaking. The others had streaking, but still not too bad considering. So now we get to figure out what we're going to make on the canvas, because we're going to test this out. So let's figure it out. Kind of thinking. Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what I plan to draw in a video. Not sure if anyone else has that problem, so I just went with something easy. As you can tell, I am drawing a cat, or at least I hope you could tell that it was. I guess in the beginning it could look like it was possibly a fox, but no, it's a cat. So the markers did layer pretty nicely. They were a little dry at times, not like dry, obviously it was wet, but a little streaky, I guess. Though I am glad that I did not have any paint explosions, which was good. But, you know, it was fun to work with. Just a quick shout out. Where are my lefties at? Because this is what happens when you are left-handed. I mean, not to say that it couldn't happen if you're right-handed, but if you write lefty, if you draw, paint lefty, you know that your hand is going to get marked up. It is a cat. I know I am not the best at drawing cats, and obviously this is not realistic looking, and it's not as cute as like some people do. However, it's still, you know, it's still, you know, a decent cat, I guess. and I wanted to try to use all the colors. So we've got the white, the turquoise, the purple and pink with the flowers, the orange and red for the cat itself, the green for the grass and the cat's eyes, the pink also for the nose, the black for the, you know, line drawing part. So yeah, basically all the colors. And so let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, so again, here is my finished painting of my cat. And overall, the canvas I felt was like a little bit thin, and I had a little bit harder time around the edges, like where the like where it goes along here, the wooden part. So I had a little bit harder time coloring on that, but otherwise it's not bad for what you get, and it, you know, so I would probably give that a 3.5 out of 5, and I would also probably give the paint markers a 3.5 out of 5, because there were times when, although I'm glad that I didn't get any paint explosion like you sometimes do with other brands like Posca pens. There were times when I would have liked a little bit more juiciness of the paint to come out, so there's a little bit of balance there. And another downside is that, besides the fact that this cardboard box is not the best quality, but another downside is that unlike most Posca pens where you can put the cap on the other end, you cannot do that with these. So that is a downside. I do like when you can just put the cap on the opposite end so that you can so that it's not as hard to lose the cap, so you always know where it is. But that's just a small little thing. Otherwise, the paint markers, they're pretty good. They layered pretty nicely and they're bright, vibrant colors. I think that they would go well with like a Posca collection, or if you have the Arteza brand or other brands like Sharpie has some paint markers. I do think that these bright colors complement nicely and they can add to your collection. So I would also give these probably like either 3.5 or 3.75 out of 5. So they're pretty fun to work with. And this video is not sponsored. I do not have a lot of followers or anything, so these are all my actual opinions. And so if you want to try these out for yourself, you can get them at Target. And with that said, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!